Fuck you, Corey.
You're watching Man Cave with Big Mike and Jay, covering all the sports you love on the National Streaming Sports Roku channel.
Yo.
What's good? What's good? Back at it. Had to take off last Tuesday. Had a lot of stuff going on. Nobody was available. So it is. But we back. Salute to the chat. What's up, normal guy?
Yoli.
Yeah, salute. And man, if you're here, you know what time it is, man. We talk sports, sports.
All of these sports.
All of the sports, man. Well, not all of them right now, but that's
football.
That's it. Football. football. Right. But we appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know what to do. I ain't gonna regurgitate that. Y'all already know when I say y'all know what to do. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. But we had a fun-filled week of football, college and NFL. Definitely got to recap some of that, all of that in the NFL for sure. Not all of the college, just some games towards the end. We'll squeeze that in. Preview, definitely got a preview this upcoming week. Should be fun. I don't know if we necessarily going to do Thursday night since we got a Thursday show.
Yeah.
But we can save that. We'll just do the Sunday games and all that good stuff. So I think I want to start with your boy Tua.
That's not my boy, but yeah.
Well, you've been saying he's going. You know what I mean. You know how your side of that, and you've been saying it. Yeah, you're right. You was right. I'm just here to tell you, Mike. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You're right. You was right. It's time to chill. He don't need to come back. They put him on IR for it. They said at least 4 weeks. Nah, dog. You need to go chill. You got guaranteed money. They just paid you guaranteed money. Get your money and go, bro. Like you're done. He gonna be a vegetable when he retire if he keep playing.
And that's the problem. See, and me and Scully talked about this yesterday. It was like, dude, we don't want to see this dude be done on the field and go out on a stretcher. Like, we do not want to see that. Like, hey, do what Mike McDaniel, do what your coach told you. He told you you are the quarterback of your family. Go be that quarterback, dude. Don't worry about being this quarterback anymore. Your head is going to be mush if you continue this shit.
He need to learn how to kick. If he learn how to kick, he can still play. That's all I'm saying. Learn how to kick to it. But
quarterback coach or something. I don't know.
Yeah. He didn't have a good game anyway. 3 interceptions, 145 yards. The Bills put a whooping on him, Mike, and I'm starting to think what I'm saying is true. They're going to find a way to sneak into the playoffs, and they're going to find a way to sneak and win that division on the low. Like right now, they look like they 2-0. It looked like they're going to steal some games. I think they steal a lot more games.
Well,
they didn't steal this one.
They should have lost.
Yeah,
they beat up on the Dolphins. Had
they didn't steal this.
Reeling early. Had 2 interceptions in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that never helps, man. But I like how the Bills look right now. Like I said, I think in that first game against the Cardinals, they had to squeak it out, but they found what they want to do. They found something that'll work. They found just be aggressive and just run our plays. That's it. Just run our plays. Just do your job. Josh Allen, he's playing great right now. I like how he's playing right now. He's throwing the ball when he got to throw the ball. He's running when he's got to run. Won me some money. I like it. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to Josh. See, I'm gonna call you Josh now. I ain't gonna say Jared. I'm gonna say Josh. Until you a bum. Till you a bum. I'm gonna go back to Jared. But yeah, that 31-10, man. I don't know if I seen that coming.
Well, I mean, once Tua went down, I mean, that was completely it. That was the end of that.
I think it was already over anyway, but yeah.
Like I said, it was. He threw 2 interceptions early. They were trying to come back. They weren't doing anything. The Dolphins' offense was stagnant as hell. They weren't moving the ball. Run game was useless. It was.
Yeah, and it's crazy because a Kane or whatever you say his name, he had 96 rushing yards though, 22 carries, no touchdowns though. He couldn't get in the end zone, so it really was on Tua.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because the running back 7 catches, 69 yards and a touchdown. That was the leading receiver. Was they running back? Yeah. So you're not gonna win if your receivers can't.
Tyreek Hill was ass. Waddle was ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what I'm saying. Where was Tyreek and Waddle at? Like they was on the bus still. Tyreek at home taking care of kids.
Tyreek was getting arrested. That was where he was.
He was getting arrested. Now he at home taking care of kids, man.
Oh, now he is.
The Dolphins they need to get their bounce back on though, man, because that didn't look good at all. They got thrashed, and the Bills sneaky good. Hot take.
Listen, the Bills have now replaced the Dolphins in any playoff conversation because Tua's gone. They have nobody there to do anything unless somehow, you saw as soon as Tua went down, you saw the Tom Brady shit. What's up, Ma?
Normal guy picked the Bills. Yep, you did. He did. I'm picking the Bills now too because, like you just said, the Dolphins are replaced. And I'm replacing them with the Bills. So
I still got the Jets, but
I did say the Bills was gonna find a way to make the playoffs. I think they still gonna find a way to make the playoffs. They definitely are now. Top team.
They definitely are now because the Dolphins have knocked themselves out with the Tua shit. Yeah, and that takes one team out. Who knows what's happening in the AFC North with the Ravens and the Bengals?
I think the Patriots gonna mess around and finish with a better record than the Jets, bro. They're gonna mess around and be third and the Jets be fourth.
The Jets are not gonna be fourth. The Dolphins are gonna be last.
Well, I'll give you that because
the Dolphins
even if he come back, it ain't nothing happening. So yeah, you're right. The Dolphins will be fourth. The Jets will be third then.
The Jets ain't gonna
Patriots, Gerard Mayo and them boys. Nah, I think it'll be Bills, Jets, Patriots though, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
But what about them Saints though? What about them Saints? Another 40 ball on them, though.
Listen, I said they were going to win the show last week, right? I said.
Yeah.
Mom's
we'll get to that.
Mom she's going to pick them with me, Dom, my brother, and my
yeah.
And she's leading it right now.
Kick their ass, mama. That's what I'm talking about. Kick their ass.
Oh, what's up, Linda? Hell yeah, it's always good to be back. And they don't have a physical defense at all.
Yeah, no.
Not whatsoever.
Yeah.
But so the Saints, though, for real. I picked them. Like I said, hey, look, they're going to go in there and do some shit. They for real. They beat the Panthers like Ohio State beats a shit squad in college. That's what happened. So they're supposed to be like that, right?
Yeah.
And they come out, and I picked them to do what they did, and then I bet against them because I'm stupid. So I lost money on it. But then they come out and show you that they're not joking around. Kamara's on revenge tour. He says, hold on, I'm one of the best running backs. I'm going to win MVP. I'm going to win Offensive Player of the Year. Yeah. Derek Carr's not looking like he's a superstar, but he's looking like he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Like we haven't seen Derek Carr look like this in a while, and now he's looking like this again.
Yeah, I'll be talking crazy about Derek Carr, but is this a fluke though? Is they really this? Is this their offense? Is this what they doing?
This is real.
It looked like it, don't it? 47 to did 44, and 44 on Dallas is good. I don't care.
And after Dallas did what they did against the Browns, like you were like, all right, cool.
Yes. I thought they would come out and bust the Saints' ass, actually. But
so listen, after I picked them, that's where my thought went when I placed the bet. Like, all right, man, Dallas has got to do something here. It's going to be close, but I think Dallas gets it. And it wasn't close 5 minutes in the game. It was over. It was over before first quarter was over.
Derek Carr had he was 11 for 16, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He only got sacked 1 time.
Yeah.
That was big. I mean, the one interception, that's fine. It's Derek Carr. If he only throws one, you happy. Yeah, you happy if he only throws one.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara, 20 for 115, 3 rushing touchdowns. That's how you score 44 on Dallas.
And then he caught one.
Yeah, 2 for 65 and a touchdown. Rashid Shaheed, 4 for 96 and a touchdown. Olave, 4 for 81. No touchdowns. But that Kamara, though, that 3 rushing touchdowns, if he's playing like that, but you see the 20 carries, at least 20 carries, because if you give him 15 carries, he don't get 115. He could still have 3 touchdowns, though. So 3 touchdowns for me. No, 3 touchdowns for me. Derek Carr threw 2. So if you don't get those 3, the Saints, they'll probably still win the game, though. That's the crazy part.
They still win the game. They won 44-19. So you would have to take a couple.
All 3 of them.
Yeah. Even if you took 2 off, you're still winning 30-19.
Yeah, you still win the game. That's crazy. I like it.
Normal guy, you're absolutely right. Clint Kubiak, Gary Kubiak's son, is a dog, and I wanted the Browns to get him as offensive coordinator. That's who I wanted the Browns to get, and that didn't happen. But he's a hell of a guy. You saw what he's done with the Niners offense for the past how many years. So, that's a big upgrade when it came to that.
Yep. Not going to get you over the hump, but he'll get you to the hump.
Yeah, we're about to see. They're trying to make that division where they win the division, not the Falcons, not Tampa Bay. They said, hold on, wait a minute. We're going to put some sense in it, boy. You coming.
Dak Prescott, 27 for 39. And the crazy part is Derek Carr was 11 for 16 for 243. Dak was 27 for 39, 293 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks, sacked 3 times. That just shows me. See, this the Derek Carr I like. Efficient, 11 for 16, but you still throw for almost 250. Throw your 2 touchdowns. But I'd rather take those stats over 27 for 39, 293, a touchdown, 2 picks. I'm gonna take. Yeah, because that's not efficient, man. That's 27 for 39. You threw a lot of passes that you didn't make. Like that's possessions that you're losing. That's downs that you're losing. Like I know y'all paid him $60 million, but come on, man. Dak's not that. You gotta have a running game. He's not gonna be successful without a running game. And speaking of that, 60. I ain't even naming 68 rushing yards between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 68 rushing yards. They got Deuce Vaughn, and Deuce Vaughn ain't do nothing. Let me tell you, Dak was one of those rushers, and Brandon Cooks was one of those rushers.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's 2 players that ain't running backs.
No, they ain't supposed to be running the ball. I mean, Dak maybe every once in a while, and maybe an end around with Cooks, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, but Cooks had -3 rushing or receiving yards.
Probably because that wasn't end around.
Rushing yards. Yeah, it definitely had to be with -3 rushing yards though. But see, Derek Carr, it looked real to me. I'm gonna go with it's real, and it's not fake. It's real. Because 40 twice in a row, bro, back to back. I don't care who you playing. To do that 2 times in a row, that's big.
And look, normal guy's right. Dak's 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in both games.
Yep, trash. What I tell you about them Buccaneers, though?
No.
I told you about Baker. I told you I picked him.
Baker looked like shit.
I picked him, though.
Baker didn't look that good.
Man, hold on, man. Let's see.
The Lions beat themselves. That was a Lions loss.
Hey, I picked him, though. Baker didn't look bad, though.
He didn't look bad, but he doesn't.
But listen,
they didn't win that game. Look, if you look at it,
hold on, though.
Godwin, and then there's nobody else receiving.
Yeah, Chris Godwin went crazy.
That's it.
No running game.
Nothing.
But he only had 117 yards. But see, that's the thing, though.
And there was no one else. The Lions Goff had 2 interceptions. Yeah, and then they lost the game themselves.
Yeah, but Baker 12 for 19, 185, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He got sacked 5 times in a win.
Yeah.
So it's not his fault. He got sacked 5 times.
Again, I'm not saying it is his fault. I'm saying again, I'm not going to say he won the game though.
No, hell no. But I told you I picked the Bucks though. I picked the Bucks though.
You're right. Yeah, the Bucks.
But Jared Goff was 34 for 55, bro.
Yep, that's crazy.
307, no touchdowns, 2 picks. You threw 55 passes and threw 0 touchdowns. Why is he throwing? I get it, but why are you throwing 55 passes, man?
I don't know why they're not handing the ball to Gibbs and fucking
13 carries, 84 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Montgomery. It's Montgomery.
Yeah, Montgomery. Why aren't those dudes leading the way? Let them run.
Bro, they had 24 carries between the two.
See, that's horrible. Should be
Gibbs had 84 yards. Montgomery had 35 and a touchdown. Gibbs had no touchdowns. But Goff throwing 55 passes, that's crazy, bro. That's
21 incompletions.
Yes, man. That's a lot of incompletions, man. That's possessions and downs you losing. You're right, though. I do agree with you, though. The Lions did beat themselves. There's no reason why they lose 20-16.
Not whatsoever. I mean?
Yeah. But seeing that's the thing about the Lions, though. Like, yeah, they looked really, really good last year, but can Goff duplicate that? We don't see Goff do that 2 years in a row. He'll have that one great year and then be trash for the next 2. You know what I mean? So we got to see. But that he definitely 2 picks on 55 passes and no touchdowns, bro. That's crazy. 307 yards passing, and you lose the game 20-16, bro. That's crazy. Colts Packers. I was shocked by that.
So was I.
The Packers winning, I was very, very shocked by that.
But now you saw what the weakness is for the Colts, and it's the run defense because Josh Jacobs had 151 yards rushing himself. Touchdown.
They had 0 rushing touchdowns, though.
Yeah. They couldn't do nothing else. They were kicking the ball mostly.
But guess how many times they gave Jacobs the ball? 32 times.
Yeah.
That's how he gets to 151 yards. But now – Malik Willis, 12 for 14, 122 and a touchdown. No, he didn't get sacked at all, but that's not going to get you a lot of wins in the NFL. And Jacobs got to have that game every single game for y'all to keep winning like that. But to have no rushing touchdowns, that's fine. You played the Colts, Anthony Richardson, young quarterback. You know, I don't really got no faith in him right now. Give him a couple of years, he'll be good. You can get away with that in this game, but that's a good win. It ain't a fluke win, but it's a good win. It's a win that you had to steal.
It's a sneak win because you saw how the Colts played last week against the Texans, and you're like, all right, dude. And that's why no J Love, the way the Colts played, I'm thinking they're going to go do their thing. All right, Colts are going to get this win because there's no way that Malik Willis is doing shit. And Josh Jacobs is the reason why they went up and down the field, and then they capitalized on field goals.
Yeah, and Anthony Richardson – 17 for 34, 204, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. That's the difference in the game. Three interceptions to no interceptions. I don't even think they had no turnovers at all for Green Bay. So Jonathan Taylor, 12 carries, 103. There was 0 rushing touchdowns in this game for either team. That's crazy.
That is
like nuts. That is nuts, man. But you throw 3 interceptions, man, and you 34 for 17 is horrible.
Yeah.
Like Anthony Richardson ain't the passer that they think he is, man. Unless you think he better than Lamar Jackson, he shouldn't be your starting quarterback.
Shit, Lamar ain't looking like Lamar.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you think he's better, then yeah, you draft him and you play him, but I don't think he's even close to that. So why would he even be my starting quarterback? He gonna do a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of games that he has where he throws multiple interceptions. That's not gonna be good for the Colts. They gonna take a step back. 16-10, that's crazy. But your boys, they pulled one out, though. The Jets, they pulled one out against the Titans, man. I like it. I like how it looked. It looked good. Aaron Rodgers, his stats. But you got to do that now. You that quarterback. 18 for 31, 76, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's Aaron Rodgers now. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what he's going to do. They ran for 101 yards. 4 different rushers, including Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson. So Breece Hall 14 for 62. That's not too bad. Garrett Wilson 4 for 57. Breece Hall 7 receptions for 52 and a touchdown. Not too bad, man. They got away with one. I'm gonna give them that. Will Levis, he threw an interception. They ran for more yards, 130 yards, but just passing up. 19 for 28, 192 and a touchdown. It's literally close. It was a 7-point victory. It's literally like the stats. It don't even look like one team should have won over the other if you look at the stats.
Yeah.
So what happened in this game? Because you can't clearly see it from the stats. Like, oh, it was this turnover. Maybe it's that one interception Will Levis had. Maybe because it was a 7-point game. Could be the difference between a tie and maybe a win. Maybe I don't know because you can't really tell from the stats. Like I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but
I didn't get to really watch any of it because I was doing other shit until about 3. So I saw like the ending of all these games. But yeah, Will made a crucial mistake. Callahan got in his ass for it.
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
I mean, they're missing D-Hop. Once D-Hop's back, that'll help out.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little bit better. I don't know how much, but they'll be a little bit better for sure. Yeah. What normal guys say? St. Brown no TD this week. Yep. They held him to no TDs. Yep, definitely. 49ers, Vikings. Jesus, man, I know you ain't here yet, but I just want to tell you, you was right, buddy. You was right. He called that shit out too. I was like, I even was talking shit too. So I apologize, man. You was right. That
I don't get it. I don't understand why they're not using Ayuk like they should. I don't know if they're mad about the situation still and they're going away from him because of the situation that happened all summer long or what. But they're not using him at all. And then Debo's in there. Then Debo gets hurt. So now Debo's sidelined.
Yeah, he's sidelined. He had
sidelined. I mean, you got Jesus.
Yeah, that's bad. But see, Mason 20, Jordan Mason 20 carries 100 yards and a touchdown. Debo 8. He had 8 catches, 110 yards. They gave Kittle got 7 catches for 76 and a touchdown. So that was a good thing. But Purdy 28 for 36, 319. Salute. Purdy 28 for 36, 319, touchdown, interception. He got sacked 6 times. Now, to me, that's the difference in the game for me. If you go to the other side, Sam Darnold actually played a really good game, 17 for 26. He was efficient, 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He got sacked 3 times. But those 6 sacks on Brock Purdy was the difference. Yeah, that was huge for me. That was the difference for me. That was bad. Like that, like you let that man, like I don't need, like y'all didn't even care to protect him. Like how is he getting sacked 6 times? He should never get sacked 6 times with their offensive line.
That's one thing they should have did was built up that offensive line even more because what the hell, man?
Yeah, because they lost the guy. Y'all lost, didn't Trent? Is Trent still there, right? Still there. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking they lost him. I was about to say they lost somebody else. I can't think of who it is. But Justin Jefferson 4 for 133, touchdown. Running Todd Chandler. Yeah, he hurt now. Yep.
Got a quad injury. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. If they even
I don't either, man. We're going to get to the injuries. It's a long list of injuries. We're going to get to those. Todd Chandler, 10 carries, 82 yards, no touchdowns. For me, it just comes down to defense, man. The Vikings won in the trenches. 6 sacks. Purdy still threw for 319, but they got a turnover with the interception. And they just did a little bit more on defense. That's literally all it was, 23-17. They literally did a little bit more on defense. But when you at home, you always got a chance to win. Unless you just Carolina.
Trash Panthers. Yeah.
But Andy Dalton, he about to play for them though, so they might win some games now. They might win more than they'll win with Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton will steal a couple games. He good for 2 or 3 wins with the Panthers.
Unless they play the Giants, I don't know.
Yeah, some teams that they can get a win. Geno, Seahawks, Patriots, 23-20 Seahawks, and I love how Geno performed in this game. Geno, he legit.
I don't think so.
He legit, bro.
Nope.
33 for 44, 327 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 3 sacks. Now, I would like his touchdowns to go up. The Seahawks only rushed for 46 yards. Metcalf, 10 catches, 129 touchdown. Juju Smith. Damn, why I keep calling him Jackson? Yeah, I was Jackson Smith, but 12 catches, 117 yards, no touchdowns. Geno did his thing. And they only won by 3.
Yeah, he did his thing against a weak.
Yeah, but they did that with 46 rushing yards though. So Geno had to go out there and go 33 for 44, efficient, 327, and he only threw 1 touchdown though. I will say that he only threw 1 touchdown, but no interceptions. He didn't turn the ball over, and he had 200-yard receivers and both over 10 catches. That's great. Jacoby Brissett, 15 for 27, 149 and a touchdown. We know he's not going to turn the ball over because he don't turn the ball over. Antonio Gibson, 11 carries, 96 yards. Stevenson, 21 carries, 81 yards. Stevenson had a touchdown. I mean, that's it except for Hunter Henry, 8 for 109.
And then nobody else.
Yeah, but nobody else. And it still was a 3-point game. I do like the Patriots, though. I ain't going to lie. I think they –
Love you too, Ma.
Salute. I think they might be better than people think. I don't know because they should have lost way worse than they lost.
Well, I look at it like this. I don't think it was more or less whatever everybody thinks it was. It's a West Coast team traveling east, and it's always hard to win when you travel like that, especially from one side all the way to the other side. And I wouldn't have been surprised if the Patriots pulled it out because I don't believe.
I hear you.
Oh, there. I don't know what the hell happened. I couldn't hear myself. I'm not a big Geno Smith fan. I mean, he did his thing against.
Really is.
Yeah, he did his thing against the Patriots. Great.
Yeah, now Geno balled out.
I want Sam Howell. I wish Sam Howell was the quarterback because I think he would do more damage.
I don't know more. I don't know if he's gonna do more damage than 33 for 44 to the 327 through the air, bro.
No, but he would have had more touchdowns.
I think he would have had turnovers too. He would have had 2 interceptions. Sam Howell would have had 2 picks.
Why do you think that? That dude led the league in passing yards halfway through it last year.
Yeah, and it didn't translate to nothing.
On a Commanders team that has nobody but Scary Terry.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta what you're doing has to translate to something sometimes. And Sam Howell, I like Sam Howell when he was out there playing. I always thought he should have just been their quarterback, but I don't know, man. He just not yet for me. Give him another year. Give him one more year. This year, then next year he should be y'all man. But this year, let Geno see if he can do what he do. Because you got to make a decision at some point in time. Because Geno is getting older. Geno up there, but he's still. If you're gonna give me that, I'm taking it. If you're gonna give me 33 for 44, 327 and a touchdown, I'm gonna take it. I would like you to throw 3 touchdowns, but I mean against any team, I don't care who. They could have been the Panthers. You still got to play the game.
Yeah, I get it. But if you could do that against a weak team, that's great. Cool.
And I just think
that shit against some real defense.
Well, he can do that, but I don't. That's why he the starter. But I don't think Sam Howell can do that. I don't think Sam Howell will be that efficient and do that. I don't think
he was all last year.
Not like that. Nah, hell no. Nah.
Listen, the only reason why he didn't still lead the league in passing yards was because he got hurt.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
That boy was balling the hell out. He just on a shit squad, and that's why they didn't win.
Yeah, he was all right. I'll give him that. He was all right.
You got 2 studs like JSN and fucking Metcalf, and then Lockett's hurt right now.
I don't think he's better than Geno Smith. I don't think he's better than Geno Smith right now. Not right now, I don't. Because if he was, he would have won the job
last year.
I think he would have won the job, though. If he was better, he would have won the job.
No, I think
you still got to compete, and you still got to win the job.
I think Seattle's just giving Geno his.
They could be. They could be
saying, "Hey, man, you got this year. Go out there, do something.
Yeah,
we know you're coming to the end."
They could be, but if Geno come out next year as the quarterback again, I think he just winning the job. They ain't just keep giving it to him.
Win anything if they do that.
I don't think Sam Howell gonna translate the wins though. It might translate to, I don't know, man, because the Seahawks they ain't been trash. They made the playoffs and all that stuff with Geno. So I mean, I don't think Sam Howell gonna do much better.
What does that mean if you don't have championships? Or even
but Sam Howell ain't winning no championship with the Seahawks.
He might.
He'll get to the playoffs, and do the same thing Geno did. But their team ain't a championship team.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if
their team ain't a championship team, bro.
I'll tell you right now, Sam Howell had more passing yards than Geno Smith last year. When Geno had 3 studs at wide receiver, that's where my shit looks at. Like I look at Sam Howell had 1 guy, Geno has 3.
Yeah.
If Sam had those 3 dudes, Sam might have threw for over 5,000.
But that's cool. You can say that might have happened, but he ain't got the job for us to know or find out. That's what I'm saying. Until he gets the job,
I don't think
we won't know. I think Sam Howell will be just as good as Geno. I don't think he's going to do more than what Geno's done. Their team ain't built for a championship. Their defense ain't built for a championship. They're not ready for a championship.
Is young. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not winning no championship no time soon. They're not ready for that yet. They can get there, but they're not ready.
Why not just plug Hal in then? If you ain't going nowhere, you might.
Well, I mean, I think if they really want to go with Hal after this season, he'll be the guy because you can't keep wasting years on Geno when you got this young team and you got a young quarterback waiting to play. So you can't keep wasting years on Geno knowing that he's not going to get a Super Bowl. So what's the point? You might as well go to the young guy. You know what I mean? Build your future around that. The Giants almost squeaked one out against the Commanders.
No.
It was 21-18.
Yeah, but no. Listen, tell me how you score 3 touchdowns and you lose to 7 field goals.
Yeah, that's trash.
No. Giants are garbage. I don't even. Malik Neighbors is already pissed off that he's on that team. At the end of that game, he was mad as shit. He don't want to be there.
Hey, 10 for 127 in a touchdown, though.
Yeah,
he got hit.
He's the reason why that game was the way it was.
And they had 16 for 95 for Singletary and a touchdown. Like they had decent stats from they top guys, but Daniel Jones, 16 for 28, 178, 2 touchdowns, no picks though, and he only got sacked once. But 178 yards, bruh, you scored 3 touchdowns. And how you got 18 points?
Listen, you mean how you got 21 points?
Yeah, no. It was 21-18, yeah.
21-18. So they got 18 points. They scored 3 touchdowns? And they missed extra points.
They had to. I didn't watch it, so they
went for 2 or some bullshit. I don't know. Look, Jaden Daniels, 23 or 29 for 226. Listen.
Yeah. Yep. 0 touchdowns.
They just didn't get over the hump of we're scoring a touchdown. They got field goals. So they were in range all day
because
long.
The Commanders didn't have a passing touchdown or a rushing touchdown. Brian Robinson rushed for 133 yards, but they didn't throw a pass for a touchdown or run a pass for a touchdown.
Yeah, they didn't have no touchdowns, but they were right there.
That is crazy. How you loop?
And what's even crazier is the kicker that did it all was just brought in that week.
He hit 7 field goals, and won the game with 7 field goals. Danny Dimes had 2 touchdowns. They had a rushing. They scored 3 times and ended the game with 18 points, bro. That's crazy, bro. That mean they missed the extra point every time they scored, or they went for 2.
Or they were going for 2 and they never completed it.
Yeah, because they missed it every time. That's pathetic.
They probably missed the first one. They went for 2 the second one. And then that was it. They had to go for 2 again. And Washington had 10 penalties.
10 penalties.
And still won the game.
It's 7th paid to not throw a touchdown and win and score 21 points.
No tutties.
Just score 21 points with 10 penalties and no touchdowns is crazy, bro. The Giants is trash. Now the Giants, they probably won't win the game. Listen, after this right here, they're not. I don't think they win a game. Unless you beat the Panthers, that's the only team.
The Giants and the Panthers.
Well, Andy Dalton gonna be playing, so they probably won't beat them.
Yeah, we'll see what Andy Dalton's got left, and he can sneak some out.
Bro, after this game right here, nobody in the world can tell me if they win games, then okay. But nobody can tell me right now after watching that game and seeing the results of this game that the Giants will win a game this season. I will not believe you. I'm not gonna believe you. There's no way they win a game. I can see if it was the Niners or the Eagles or somebody dope. Like, no, it was the Commanders, bro. Yes, they got a good team, but they got a rookie quarterback that did not throw a touchdown. They didn't even rush for a touchdown. That's pathetic, yo.
He was accurate as hell, 23 or 29. Oh, that's
he's a great quarterback. Oh, Jaden Daniels he's going to be a real good quarterback in the league.
Second in that division, watch.
Yeah, you might be right.
Cowboys looking like straight garbage.
You might be right. Cowboys trash, man. They might miss the playoffs, man. I'm putting the Bills in and on the AFC sneaking in, and the Cowboys just slipping right up out of that shit. For real. Where we at now? Chargers 2-0. Chargers Panthers. This was easy. You played the Panthers, but I still don't like Justin Herbert's stats though. 14 for 20. I like that. 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception.
Linda's right. Gano got hurt, and the Giants didn't have a kicker, so they were going for it.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. I don't like them Herbert stats, man. He making on $55 million or some crazy shit.
What was the stats?
I like the 14 for 20, but he 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
He got hurt.
Like that, bro. When did he get hurt? I didn't watch it.
Got a leg injury.
I was at work.
Herbert supposedly got a leg injury, and Gano got hurt in the first place. See, I didn't get to see any of this stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, so I ain't watching. How late in the game did Herbert get injured?
I mean, it had to be early because if you're looking at it, what you said, that had to be an early.
Yeah, I hope so, bro.
Who's the guy underneath him?
And I ain't even heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing about his injury or nothing. ESPN, nothing. Nobody reported that shit. Maybe he ain't an injury that's a lingering. Maybe it just happened for that moment. J.K. Dobbins had a big game. 17 carries, 131 and a touchdown. Gotta love that. Quentin Johnston 5 for 51, 2 touchdowns. Not much happened after that on the receiving end, but they put up 26 points though. So I guess you gotta love that one. Can't be mad at that.
He played the whole game, but I think they were just
all right.
after the game. But again, they were handing that ball off because Dobbins was doing his thing. He didn't have to.
That's the Dobbins I know. So is it time to say Bryce Young is just a backup? Possible third string?
It's time to say Carolina did the dumbest move in history by trading up with the Bears and giving the Bears all they got to get Bryce Young instead of
CJ.
And now they need to sit here. The Panthers need to write out. I mean, handwrite an apology to Frank Reich.
Yeah.
Handwrite this apology to that coach because you fired him. He wanted CJ, and then you fired him halfway through the season when Bryce was trash. It was him, and guess what? It isn't him.
It's your quarterback. 18 for 26, 84 yards in the interception. Enough said. Don't even need to say that.
He's running for his life on every play, so the offensive line.
Of course he is. But I think
he can't see anything.
Yes. Even if they had a line, I just don't got confidence in him.
I was never a fan of Bryce at all anyway.
I wasn't either, man. I always thought he was just on Alabama. That's why you look so good.
That's all it was.
Yes, bro. And that era that he played in, man, like that's just what happened. Tua stepped in when Jalen Hurts was playing and won a championship. Like that's just that easy. Like it's just Alabama, bro. Like so I thought that was crazy. You know how we felt about that when they drafted him for CJ. That was the stupidest shit I ever seen. Your boys Cleveland pulled one out against the Jaguars to make them 0-2. Let's see what your boy Deshaun did.
The sun's setting on sunshine. Like it's starting to come down.
And neither team threw a touchdown, which is I'm tired of seeing teams not throw touchdowns. But look at this, Trevor. 14 for 30, 220, no touchdowns, no turnovers, or no interceptions, 4 sacks. He got sacked 4 times. Bro, 14 for 30 is pathetic as hell. But he completed 14 passes and got 220 yards out of it. That says something about y'all's secondary, though. Completing 14 passes, he shouldn't have 220 yards.
I mean, you can. We saw it.
Well, you can, of course. If you get big,
when you were reading off, people have 200-something yards on what? Derek Carr did it on 11.
Yeah, I know. And Deshaun
against Dallas.
Deshaun completed 22 for 34 for 186, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
He ran
twice. Yeah, he ran one, no passing touchdowns though. Yeah, he had 20 rushing yards. Y'all ran for 125 between all 5 players. Ford 64. He only has 7 carries. You see, y'all 7 carries for Ford. Foreman 14 carries. Winston had 2 carries. Deshaun had 5 carries. So y'all still not gonna run the ball. That's still not in y'all DNA. They done took that completely out of what y'all do. That's fucking crazy.
No, we'll see what happens.
That is crazy, Mike. That's crazy to me. You run that damn.
I know it is. But
it was 125 between 5 dudes, and 2 of them was quarterbacks. Like.
Yeah, well, Winston didn't get shit but 2 yards.
Yeah, of course. But Ford 7 carries for 64.
Are the ones that are doing the shit, and they're not even doing it all that well. But
yeah, but they only gave Ford 7 carries, and he had 64 yards. That's 9 yards a carry.
That boy, I wish they would just let him run, but they
just
don't.
Keep giving him the ball, man. That's crazy. Trevor Lawrence was trash. Well, he wasn't trash, but that efficiency was trash. ETN 13 for 52 and a touchdown. Not gonna get you really nowhere. Brian Thomas had 2 receptions, 94 yards. Why not keep throwing him the ball, Trevor Lawrence?
One was huge. One was big chunks.
Why not keep throwing him the ball? Brenton Strange 3 for 65. Gabe Davis 3 for 43. Why not just keep throwing those dudes? That's 8 catches between those 3. Why not keep throwing them the ball?
Yeah.
I don't get it. You paying this man $55 million a year. Throw the ball. if you complete 14 passes and you end up with 220 yards, bro, you might want to keep throwing the ball. That means something's working. Yeah. But did you like what you seen from your boys?
I was all right. Deshaun's progressing, so he's starting to look better. Not where we want him to be, but he's starting to look better. I mean, the defensive line is doing everything they need to do. I mean, you're getting safeties and sacks left and right, forced fumbles. I mean, Myles Garrett, he's had a sack every game. He's had a fumble every game. I mean, you can't take nothing from that. But again, I still think the offensive play calling needs to be different. But it's Ken Dorsey, who with Buffalo also wasn't a big run guy there, but he didn't have nobody. I think when Chubb comes back, I think it's a different story because Chubb will be beyond 100%. He'll be amped up and ready, and I think he will use Chubb the way it needs to be done.
Right, and that's what they need to do. Run. Because at this point, who?
The Giants.
The Giants. Oh, yeah. Run the ball, man. Get y'all running game together. Yeah, just run the ball 35 times. Run that shit. You got 2 running backs, 45 carries between the two. Hell yeah. 20 for one, 25 for the other, and just run it down the Giants' throats. You ain't even got to put that much pressure on Deshaun next week. You know what I mean? Just get your running. Just get your running game together, man. You know what I mean? Yep, that's what I would do because that's terrible, man. They better start running. Ravens was a crazy one for me.
That was crazy. Mustache Mania came to Baltimore and played.
And I think, like you said a long time ago, all them guys they got on offense, man. Now they done added Brock Bowers. Minshew went out there 30 for 38, 276, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he got sacked 5 times and still won by 3 against the Ravens. So the Ravens defense did pretty good. No running game. They ran for 27 yards. The Ravens defense literally showed up.
Oh, shut down the run, yeah.
Literally showed up. Devontae, this is where it gets ugly, though. Devontae, 9 for 110, 1 touchdown. Brock Bowers, 9 for 98. Nobody else scored a touchdown, but just to getting those yards and that many catches, and that's a lot, man. That's a lot. I'm surprised that the Ravens didn't take advantage of that terrible running game that the Raiders was displaying in that game. That was horrible running. Y'all can't do nothing. Zaire White, 9 rushes for 24 yards is not acceptable.
Well, I mean, you got to think right there, all right? That is almost 3 yards a carry, but it's almost like a Ravens thing. Because, they only rush so many, and then they done running the ball. Yeah, but the Ravens shut down the run game, and then the Raiders on the other side decided to shut down shit too. So their defense was stepped up big time.
They torched their secondary to Lamar, 21 for 34, 247, touchdown, interception, only sacked 2 times. Derrick Henry, 18 for 84 and a touchdown. Lamar, 5 for 45. Justice Hill, 4 for 22. So they ran the ball for 151 yards. So they outran them like crazy. But Zay Flowers, 7 for 91 and a touchdown. Mark Andrews, 4 for 51 is where they could have done better and probably had better results. If you give Mark Andrews a couple more throws, a couple more catches, a few more, a little bit more yards, maybe a touchdown in there. I don't know why they don't use him as much as they used to in the red zone and stuff like that, man. I remember when they used to use Mark Andrews like they were supposed to use Mark Andrews. Yeah. When we get down there, give it to Mark Andrews. He used to get a lot of touchdowns like that.
Look at Norman, 11 penalties for the Ravens.
11 penalties. I was just about to say that. 11 penalties ain't going to win you no game. I think they got a lot of problems. I'm telling you, man, that John Harbaugh era is coming to an end, man. I'm telling you. I see it. It might not be in the right now future, but it's definitely in the near future. If he cannot pull nothing out this season, they might give him one more season. It's the same thing every year. Now they starting out 0-2. That's not good for them because that's not how they usually start out.
They ain't done that since 2015.
Yeah, so that's bad for them. That's bad, and I think they ain't gonna be in the funk, and Lamar gonna be trying to dig them out a hole. And they don't want to use it
like that. They showed that he can't do it. So
nah, he can't. And you only throwing 1 touchdown. Like it's like, man, give Derrick Henry the ball. If just give Derrick Henry the ball. 18 carries ain't enough for him, man. By the time Derrick Henry gets to 20 carries, y'all can't stop him no more. By the time he get to 25 carries, he had 200 fucking yards.
Yeah, and use it early. Don't decide all of a sudden to start using it in the second half. Use that shit early.
Yes, if they got to keep getting ran over by him and keep chasing him down and getting stiff-armed and tossed around and these linemen beating him up all over the field, blocking for him, man, that's just wear the defense down, man. You shouldn't be losing by 3 to the Raiders at home. That was the surprise.
That's the craziest thing was in B-more. Yeah.
That was the surprising part for me. Y'all lost that game at home. So, I mean, I feel good about our chances now, and we'll get to our game. That's coming up in a second, but I feel good about our chances now. If they playing like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's all right. Keep doing that. We'll take it. And the Steelers, I ain't worried about them. Yeah, Justin Fields doing his thing, but I'm not worried about them at all. We can handle Justin Fields. I ain't worried about him.
Listen, they got nobody to throw the ball to over there, and Fields is doing a lot on his own. They're getting what they need to get, but that defense is setting them up with great field position.
And Pickens is
they're going to run out of that soon.
Yeah, but the game that I like, them Cardinals.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think they might be real. They should have beat the Bills last week, like you said, but Kyler Murray, I got to tip my hat to the kid. He showed up. I can tell he been working and he been watching film. I can tell. 17 for 21, 266, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, only got sacked one time. That's damn near perfection, except for that one sack. That's damn near perfect.
130 of those yards happened in the first quarter.
That's good.
Marvin Harrison got all his shit in the first quarter, and then that was it. They shut it all down, and they ran the ball after that.
Yeah.
What's up, Bo?
Yeah, salute. James Conner, 21 carries, 122 yards and a touchdown. That's what you do. So if I get all that in the first, yes, now I can run the ball. Now I can give Conner, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have to do it early because the pass was working early. So that it just worked a little bit different. But Conner did what he did. Murray even ran for 59 yards. Their backup ran for 46 yards. So they ran the ball 231 rushing yards. Marvin Harrison, we know what he did. 4 catches, 132 touchdowns. McBride, 6 for 67. Not much after that. But the game that Kyler Murray put up, I really do like that, man. I do. I'm not even mad. That allowed them to use James Conner the way that they needed to use him. Because if you just put it all on James Conner, that's when he gets injured. You can't do that, man. He got to play his part, and I like that because you always been big on James Conner, and I like him as long as he could just play his part. Don't make him the guy or the bell horse. Just let it. He just got to be able to play his part. So that was a big win. You know how I thought the Rams was going to have a better season this year, but they looking bad. But they got a lot of injuries, man. Like couple injured.
As a Seahawks fan, he didn't want to see the Cardinals look like that.
I already know, but they looked real good. I was shocked as hell. I'm not even going to lie to you. But
they play the Lions next week, so we're going to see if they can hold up to it.
Yeah, the Rams rushed for 53 yards. Stafford, 19 for 27, 216, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, sacked 5 times. So offensive line gave up a lot.
Kupp went out during that game. He's done for some weeks.
Puka out, missing Puka and Kupp. So yeah, the Rams struggling. They should be 0-2 right now with the injuries. They got big injuries right now. So, and I didn't really expect much out of them in that game after seeing what they did in week 1 without Puka. The
Lions had to come back and win that game, and they did.
Yeah, they did. They did it, but they just did. The Rams just didn't look right to me. They got out early and got off and did what they had to do, but they couldn't sustain it. You know what I mean? So, Steelers, Broncos. I mean, 13-6. Steelers, Broncos ain't really much.
They're not. Listen, they're winning sloppy games. The first game was
ugly shit, bro.
The Steelers they're just playing. They're playing AFC North football. And everybody else, the people they're playing are just playing right into the.
Justin Fields threw 117 in a touchdown and won the game like that.
Yeah.
They ran for 141, though. Najee Harris, man, he overrated. 17 carries, 69 yards. When is he going to have a breakout season? Or is he going to have a breakout season?
I don't know.
And their best receiver is Freiermuth, so I don't see them. I'm not worried about the Steelers at all. I'm not. I thought I was going to have to be, but no, I ain't worried about them. But they pulled it out. Bo Nix 240, 20 for 35. So now I see what Sean Payton about to do with him. He about to throw a shit ton of passes every game. 246, two interceptions, no touchdowns. He only got sacked twice. They ran for 64 yards.
Hey, they got no run game. Javonte Williams ain't showing up.
Trust me, I know.
They're fine. Yeah, I know you know.
Yeah, I
they ain't
know.
doing shit, and that's the problem. I mean, you can put it all on Bo right now, which is Bo can handle that. It's just they don't have nobody to throw the ball to.
That's what I was about to say.
Cortland Sutton ain't even doing shit, or unless he's hurt.
No, he wasn't even there. He hurt. He was there now. 1 for 26.
See, that's it. And you got to
target. He had four targets. They targeted him 4 times, but Reynolds had 4 for 93. Humphrey had 4 for 50. Javonte Williams had 4 for 48, and then Cortland's 1 for 26. So not much going on there, man. Bo Nix he's young. It's early. It's fine. I don't even think he's gonna be a real factor until next season. All he needs is 1 season to get the jitters out, get the speed down, and what people do, the teams that he got to play, the tendencies, all that. And I think he'll have a way better season next year. Maybe not no elite crazy stuff like that, but I think he'll have a better season.
Oh yeah,
the Steelers' offense is trash. That's all I got to say. They won that game with a super trash offense.
Yeah.
No running game, no passing game, bro. That's looked like the Panthers. They had 84 passing yards, and the Steelers had 117.
The difference in that is the defense.
Yes, the defense. And the defense will always give the Steelers a chance, and that's how it always be. When they won the Super Bowl as the 6th seed, the last seed, 8th seed, whatever seed they was. I think it was only 6 seeds teams when they won that. It was 6. It was 1 through 6 when they won.
2 buys. First and second got buys.
Yeah, 2 buys. So, they was the last seed, horrible record, all that, and won a Super Bowl with defense like that. So defense will win you Super Bowls. We seen it. We talk about it all the time. Bengals Chiefs, man. This one was heartbreaking for me, man. But at the same time, it made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like the Chiefs trash. Like we stopped Patrick Mahomes. Like we made him look like a mediocre quarterback. 18 for 25, 151, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, they ran for 149. I think that ended up being the difference. Pacheco had 90 yards. They didn't get a rushing touchdown, but I think we ran for 74. So that really,
What's crazy about that? Pacheco went out during the game too.
Yeah, he went out during the game too. He on IR right now. I'm pretty sure not IR, but he's on the IR. Did they put him on there? Okay, so he's on IR. But Mike Gesicki for us, 7 for 91. After that, Jermaine Burton 1 for 47, Chase 4 for 35. Like it's a bunch of mediocre stuff going on, man. But the Chiefs didn't do no better. We actually had way more passing yards than them. Rashid Rice 5 for 75. But there's no way we should have lost this game. Even without a running game, we still should have won this game. But Joe Burrow 23 for 36, 258, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked 3 times. We supposed to win that game, but he fumbled. Games with those stats, you're supposed to win that, but he fumbled. They ran it back for a touchdown. That literally was the dagger.
Listen,
the pass interference, I get it. It wasn't supposed to happen, but either way, if you don't time that right, he's either catching it or it's a pass interference. So Joe Burrow fumbling and then running it back, that literally was the dagger. That literally was it.
And there was just a comment on one of our shorts saying the refs
6 to 8.
Listen, you can't let the refs be the determining factor of a game, and that's in every sport.
And that's a part of the Chiefs' game plan too. The Chiefs know that.
And the Chiefs happen to be on the positive side of that all the damn time, and it is messed up. But if you look at it, that all came down to. But here's what I'm not understanding about the Chiefs right now.
He shouldn't have been wide open.
First 2 games, Kelsey's had 3 catches.
Who? Kelsey.
3 catches combined in the first 2 games.
Well, because Kelsey is not. See, Kelsey is Kelsey, but Kelsey ain't. He about out of here. It's about time for him to go. It ain't that he's not good. It's just that the Chiefs, they really don't have a use for him no more. Their game has changed. Everything that they do has changed. They don't go through Kelsey no more. Like Kelsey's like the 4th guy now. He's not the number 1 guy that Patrick Mahomes go to anymore. Well, it was Tyreek.
Stupid.
And then that's just how
use him and open up for Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice
You
going
know
down.
what? You know when they gonna use him in the playoffs. They're gonna use him. They're gonna save him for the playoffs. You'll get your 1-2. You might have a game where you go crazy, but in the playoffs, that's when we gonna see. Yeah, he is done. Kelsey's on his bro. He looked like a motorcycle cop now. Taylor Swift is wrong with him.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
He ain't got the swag no more, Mike.
Down the field. That's
Mike. He don't got fade no more. He don't get the fade no more. He don't mess with. He don't got the swag no more, man.
Shit going on. Yeah,
he looked like a motorcycle cop with the mustache, the hair, all that. He looked like he get off work and he goes straight to a 70s club.
This whole thing is crazy how the Chiefs are even pulling any of this off without using him at all. And that's another surprising thing. Like, he is not used at all. But Pacheco's stepped up in both games, and now he's out for 6 to 8 weeks. So now
they're going to have to use him now.
They got Steele, and they're bringing in Kareem Hunt. They brought him in today.
Yeah, they brought him in, yep.
So let's see if they keep him.
Yeah, normal guy. This nobody got Travis, man. She got his swag off, man. You know, Travis had that swag, man. If he was always the motorcycle cop, that'd be different.
She makes this, and it's way more than him. And he doesn't have to feel that he has to do all this to make that.
Yeah, but I think that's fake anyway. I think that whole shit fake. But I'm just saying that he don't got the same swag he used to have. We know Kelsey talking shit with the fade. You know that Kelsey I'm talking about. He ain't been that since he been with Taylor.
It's that thing
where can't be because of her. He can't be because he's with her and the attention that she gets. She's an A-list star, all this. She's super worldwide famous. He can't be that Kelsey while he with her. That's the problem for me. That's what I think it is. He can't be
stupid. He should be able to be that. Fuck that. I'd still be the bad boy type and be like, fuck that. If you don't like it, if they don't like it, fuck them.
In the playoffs, they're going to let that Kelsey go. They're going to tell him, hey, we need that swag. In the playoffs, you know how this shit got to go.
The minute that dude shaves that mustache, things will change.
Things will change. Shave that mustache, go get your fade, bro, and you good, man. You good. You and your brother just got 125 or whatever y'all got, 100 and something million. Man, go ahead, bro. Do ball out. You don't need football no more, bro. You on your way out. Yeah, but we should have won that, man. Like, it's cool, man. Like, I ain't mad at. I ain't even blaming the pass interference on why we lost because it should have never came to that. Because for one, that man should never be that wide open. That's Rashee Rice. It's your best wide receiver. Why is he wide open? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one guy that should not ever be wide open. And on a 4th and 16, 40-something seconds, 50 seconds, all you got to do is bat the ball down or just don't let the completion happen and get a first down and we win the game. I'm not mad at that. That's fine. I believe he had to time it right or it was a pass interference. Either way, it was either a catch. I don't think it would have been an incomplete unless you perfectly time it. As soon as his hands hit it, you hit it. Boom.
Yeah.
That's the only way. That's the only way without your body touching. That's hard to do. But Joe Burrow fumbling that ball, man, that was it right there because it gave him the lead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then McPherson missing extra point. You know what I mean? Like the game at least would have been tied over time, but he missed the extra point. You know what I mean? It's a few things, man, just like week 1 with multiple fumbles and turning the ball over and stuff. So right now we killing ourselves. That's how we start out. So for me, it ain't really a big deal. But Travis, he don't look the same, and I don't think he's a part of he like the 4th guy now. Man, he like the 3rd, at least 3. He at least 3 because it was Pacheco out now, but it was Rice and Pacheco is before him. You know what I mean? He's at least 3 now.
That's stupid, though.
I think so too. I completely agree that don't even make sense. Travis Kelce still Travis. They like, man, you with Taylor. Every time you do something, they show her. We don't want y'all fucking up the vibe. We need our fans to be focused on the game.
Well, all that's doing is messing up everybody's fantasy squad. It's messing up bets. It's messing up all sorts of shit because you still gonna bet that Travis gets a touchdown or Travis gets this many receptions because there's no way in hell you think he doesn't. But hey, but speaking of all that, we're gonna go ahead and let this commercial run, and y'all understand. Hit that QR code. Don't forget.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads, and outright winners. Also, during the game, use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly. Yep, I was going to say the same thing. Bet responsibly. So make sure y'all hit that QR code and check that out. Travis Kelce, normal guy, said he got ejected for throwing a towel.
That's
Yeah, he did.
That's when he was, doing all that.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was stupid as hell. Like, it don't make sense. But that's the Kelce that they need. That Kelce right there, nigga. That's the one they need. All right, Texans, Bears. We got trash Caleb Williams against the great Buckeye CJ Stroud. Look at me being biased. But anyway, that game, I really do like the Bears defense in that game. They showed me something, even though they gave up. They shut down the run for sure.
Yeah.
75, they gave up 75 rushing yards, but then turn around only rush for 71. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. But they shut down the run. I really do like that. But they let Nico Collins tear their ass up for eight catches, 135 yards, and a touchdown. CJ 23 for 36. He's not that efficient, but it's not bad. I'll take it. 261 touchdown, no picks, 3 sacks. 75. Cam Akers 32 yards, Mixon 9 for 25. He got injured.
Yeah.
That injury is going to hurt them. Mixon going down is going to hurt them depending on how long he's out. If it's just something he can come quick back from, that'll be fine. But Cam Akers is going to have to step up. Big shoes to fill. Cam, man. Caleb Williams, man. Is we right yet, or do we still got to give him time?
You got to give him the year. That's what everyone's going to say. But I'm telling you right now, look, that defense is what's kept them in games and won them won them that first game, because they won that first game.
Well, he did get sacked 7 times.
Yeah, that's offensive line being trash.
So they didn't protect Justin Fields. Their line was supposed to have got better. So if they giving up 7 sacks and all of that, we can't really put none of this on Caleb, because he was getting hit all over the bro. He was, every time he got hit, you could see it in his face. Shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's gonna be useless if they don't get shit turned around.
Yeah, 23 for 37, 174, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, which I think he's gonna do a lot of multiple interceptions. I think that's gonna happen a lot.
That's gonna mentally start messing with him even more and more.
Yes.
It happens.
Yes, I think he's gonna have a lot of games where he got 2 or more interceptions. He might have a Jameis Winston interception type of year. 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. I promise.
I don't know if he got 30 touchdowns, but
no, not 30. 20, no touchdowns 15. Yet, so. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He don't got. Yeah, you're right. 2 weeks and he ain't got none. So
he's only got 255 yards total.
Yeah, I'll give him 5 touchdowns and 20 interceptions.
Leading rusher, yeah, because they're not handing the ball off.
5 for 44.
You got DeAndre Swift, man. Swift, the dude's a good back.
Well, they gave him 14 carries, but he only got 18 yards. That's the line. They line. I'm sorry, they line trash.
Line is straight trash.
That's my big thing that's what I took away from this game, because they still only lost by 6 points. They, for the most part, the defense did what they had to do. But the offensive line did not protect Caleb. You cannot give up 7 sacks and think you're gonna win a game, then you only rush for 71 yards, bro. There's no way. But they still, like I said, 6 points. If they can figure out the offense and the line can protect Caleb Williams, I'm not gonna say he's gonna go out there and be the guy to go crazy and all this, because I think he'll still turn the ball over. But I think they'll be able to win games like this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like when your defense show up, you give up 19 points, and if I score 21 points, all I need is 3 touchdowns. If I can score 21 points. 20 points, I'll win the game. Like, you got to be able to win games like this. These are the ones you're not supposed to win, and your defense keep you in it the whole entire time. These are the ones that you have to win. Those are the big ones. Those are the ones that determine playoff situations early.
Yeah.
Like we can win these games. Oh yeah. If you can win these games, yeah. Yeah. And that's when you don't got it all figured out. Because they don't got it all figured out right now. If you win that game, that's huge.
Shit, no, I don't need to be on no offensive line. You got to be like 6'8".
Oh yeah, 315. Yeah, no, yeah, they is like 350 now. They 6'7", 6'8", 350, and still run a 4.6 or some shit in the 40. Let's go to the Monday night game, man. Them Philly boys, man. They did what I knew they was gonna do because I picked the Falcons to upset them boys. Let's see what Kirk Cousins did first.
You forgot to make your picks this week.
Well, yeah, I know I did. I peeped it too. Like, damn, I forgot. So yeah, I got to remember that because I'm doing both. I got to go do my lineup and all that. Now I got to remember that one. I just literally earlier I was like, damn, I forgot to do my picks. Kirk Cousins 20 for 29. I love the efficiency off rip. I love that. 241, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Only got sacked one time. Now that's against the Eagles defense that everybody's saying is one of the top defense. If he can be protected like that against the Eagles defense, I think their secondary is their weakness. 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, 1 sack, and he was very efficient. And I think you might have been right about Kirk Cousins, man. He might go out there with this team and win a playoff game or 2. If this is what we getting, and then they gave Bijan the ball, rushing. Too many games had no rushing touchdowns. I'll say too many teams had no rushing touchdowns, and that is irritating me. 14 carries, 97 yards, no rushing touchdowns for nobody, but they ran for a total of 152. Algiers had 9 for 53. Receiving, Mooney 3 for 88 and a touchdown. Drake London 6 for 54 and a touchdown. I'd like to see Drake London's numbers go up. Ray McLeod 3 for 42, no touchdowns, and then Bijan 4 for 25. So they played a really good game, man. That was almost perfect again. Other than that one sack, it was almost a perfect game. So I think if you're going to play like that, and they won by 1 point on the road in Philly, bro. I don't think that was a fluke. I think this is how Kirk Cousins is going to look if they use Bijan Robinson, like you said.
Listen, he canceled out everything. Well, he didn't cancel it out yet, but this is what his thing was. When the lights go on, he doesn't show up. Big games, he's not showing up. Well, he showed the hell up. He did his thing, and he took down a big team.
Yeah, big time win too. I like it. That's a great one. And Jalen Hurts, he was actually really efficient. 23 for 30. Only 183, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and he only got sacked 1 time. Saquon, 22 for 95, no touchdowns rushing. Jalen Hurts, 13 for 85, rushing touchdown. Devontae Smith, 7 for 76 and a touchdown. After that, Dallas Goedert, 3 for 38, nothing really. But they ran for 186 yards, so it was a really, really good game. Kirk Cousins, honestly, he just outplayed Jalen Hurts, man. Literally, he just outplayed Jalen Hurts because they ran both running backs. They ran for 152 and 186. So that's, it's not too far apart. And the receiving, they wasn't too far apart either. It was really Kirk Cousins was the difference in that game for me.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he made big plays. He got the ball out there. He was efficient doing it. 183, man. You would think with what the Eagles did would have been enough to beat the Falcons, but this ain't the same Falcons, I guess.
No, it ain't. They got a good defense. They brought in those guys, and their offense is again. They're using Bijan. Key to the whole last year. All they had to do is give the ball to Bijan.
Right. I'm with it on that, man. And that is the last game of week 2. Now we're gonna skip ahead to preview some of these games this weekend, but we're gonna skip Thursday, which is the Patriots Jets. We'll do that game on Thursday because that's the actual day. So we're gonna start 1 o'clock on Fox. Giants Browns.
The Browns are gonna beat that ass.
Yeah, and I don't even want to even get into because
I think Myles Garrett's gonna kill Daniel Jones.
I think he is too. I think they're gonna have to bring out a body bag. It's gonna be body bags everywhere out there. I think it's about to be a straight massacre. But I do think Malik Neighbors. Neighbors get off on y'all. Yeah, Malik Neighbors. I do think.
I think he will too. I think he'll get his. It's just a matter of if that's the only one getting it, then that's all that matters.
He can come to the Bengals, man. I'll be happy with that. How much y'all gonna run it up?
I mean, it might be 10 points, 14 points. I ain't gonna be something crazy.
Bro, y'all about to beat the Giants 34.
I would hope we beat the shit out of them, but I'm not gonna put out there like that because
y'all about to beat them 34-10.
I would love that.
34-10.
Look good doing it and get his goddamn confidence built up. Yes.
34-10. I think they run the ball more against the Giants.
Like normal guy says 12 plus sacks, Daniel Jones out for a couple of weeks.
12 plus sacks, Daniel Jones out for a couple of weeks.
That'd be insane.
And that's not because he got injured. That's just because he got tired of getting hit. He's done. I'm cool. Let me chill for a second. Yeah, let me
put
rest.
Drew Lock in. I'm good.
Nah, I 31-10. I don't even see him scoring 10 points. I'm just giving him grace.
I was thinking like 24-10. You know, depending on how we use the run game, because we don't do that shit. So.
I know, man. For some reason, Stefanski or whoever, if it ain't him, whoever is implementing that, like, bro, y'all better run that damn ball. You got two capable running backs. If you give them 45 carries between the two, bro, y'all gonna win a lot of games like that because y'all got the defense to do that.
Yeah.
You can only do that when you got the defense to do that. Next, we got Packers Titans.
Can Malik Willis do it against his old team?
Bruh, after seeing the Packers do what they did, and Malik actually was, I wasn't even mad at what he did, man. And he didn't turn the ball over either. I'm going to go with the Packers, man.
Yeah, so am I. I think
I'm going to go with the Packers.
Runs again. I think that defense beats up on Mayo.
I don't know if Jacobs go crazy on the Titans. The Titans actually got a good defensive line. They got a big defensive line.
I feel like they're going to use Jacobs like crazy. Going to be handing him
the ball. I feel like Malik going to have a big game because the Titans secondary, I don't like their secondary. I think the Packers go out there, run all over them, toast them real quick through the air a couple times. I think Malik he have a good game.
This team knows Malik, so we'll see.
And he don't turn the ball over. Like he's not a turnover prone quarterback either. So they don't really have to worry about that. It can happen, but they don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I'll go Packers. Packers, let's see. I think Malik and the Packers will put up 20-6. 20-6, huh? 20-6.
I can see 20-10. I can see 20-10.
20-6, man. I don't know about them Titans, man. 0-2, they not looking good. I don't know, man. Will Levis, he ain't ready yet. He gonna be good though. I can tell. You can see it. He's gonna be good, but he ain't there yet. Bears, Colts. Colts 0-2. Anthony Richardson 3 interceptions last week. Caleb 2 interceptions.
Bears might get another win because the defense might shut down AR.
And that's when I was just about to say, I think the Bears defense is going to be too much for they're going to get turnovers. So, like, it's hard to not win when you get turnovers. Yeah. Caleb's going to turn the ball over too, but I just think Anthony Richardson he's less capable than Caleb is to me.
What's crazy is they're not using Pittman at all. Like, he's been throwing it to Alec Pierce. And that's it.
Because you got to be open. If he don't trust you, you got to be open. He never gonna throw. Pittman's one of those guys, bro. If you put Gardner Minshew back in there, he's gonna throw him open. He's gonna hit him in the 1-on-1 where he know Pittman's gonna go up and catch the ball over the guy. Anthony Richardson not gonna do that. And now throwing 3 interceptions, he's really not gonna do that now. You know what I mean? He's really not gonna throw that shit to him now. So I guess we'll see, man. I don't know, man. I'm going with the Bears sneaking us. They still in another win, 2-1. They'll go be 2-1, and it's gonna be the craziest shit ever. But it's defense, man. I'm going with the defense.
Yeah. And
I think it's gonna be like 13-7 or some shit. 13-6. 13-6.
He said it'll be a tie game.
13-13, 7-7, 3-3 or some shit. Now I'm gonna go Bears 13-6 though.
Yeah, I can
13-6. And it's going to be a lot of field goals. Bears will score 1 touchdown on the run game. I think they'll get 1 touchdown.
I hope the guy that used Swift and he gets a damn
1 touchdown, 2 field goals.
Colts do not have a run defense, so if you use Swift, that boy could have 150 yards.
I think they will, and Caleb ain't gonna throw a touchdown. And Caleb's not throwing a touchdown until like week 5. I'm just saying. Now this is an interesting one too, because the Texans and the Vikings are both 2-0. How the Vikings end up 2-0?
That defense.
You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm over there, man.
But I like this though, man. And what does that mean for JJ McCarthy? Because what if Sam Darnold is really who he's supposed to be a long time ago?
For another year, like he's hurt now, but now he'll be able to.
Yeah, but what if it just took Sam Darnold 5 years?
No.
To be an elite quarterback. What if he go out there and they keep winning games? And of course they're gonna lose some. Get to the playoffs. What if he show up in the playoffs? That JJ gonna be sitting next year too?
It can happen, but it's just like the Packers. You sit a guy for 3 years, and then third year, that's when you make a change.
I haven't seen Sam Darnold because on the Jets, he didn't look good with the Jets. What the Jets was doing at that time, it just didn't look good. The Panthers, he didn't look good with nobody. Yes, he looks good in this offense on this team.
But here's the problem now. This week, he has no Jet, and I think Adson is out.
They lose this game because they're down their top players.
They're playing the Bucks.
Huh?
Who are they playing?
No, it's the Texans Vikings.
Oh yeah, CJ Stroud going.
I'm going with the Texans. I mean, now if Justin Jefferson and Addison and everybody play, the Vikings is at home again. They just beat the 49ers at home. I would probably pick the Vikings in this game, but they not gonna have Jefferson or Addison if they don't got neither one of them.
Saying Jefferson should play. That's crazy.
If he play, now if he play, now that's different for me. Now if he play, that's different for me. So Thursday we'll bring this game back up because it'll be a little bit closer to see if we hear anything else. Because I'm not making no pick right now because I don't know who playing.
I don't care. Even if Jefferson does play, I take the Texans.
I don't know, man, because the Vikings can win that game at home after what I seen last week. But I'm gonna go with the Texans though. Still,
yeah,
the Vikings got a real good chance to win. Texans, they ain't been scoring big. They didn't score big this last week. They scored big.
Well, that was against a good ass defense. That was like one of the best defenses in the league right now.
Well, they're about to play against another good defense, so I'll give them. I'll give them a 20 piece. I'll give them a 20 piece, 20 to 17 field goal.
All right.
I'll give them that. Because I think
those type of games. I mean, that's how it has to happen sometimes.
Yeah, I think this will be because it's in Minnesota, so I think it might be a little closer. Now this next one, this is what's gonna show me what the Saints is really the Saints Eagles. You go bust them Eagles down and drop another 40 piece, bro. Derek Carr for MVP.
Drop another 40 piece. Jeez.
Derek Carr for MVP.
No, it's Alvin Kamara for MVP.
Both of them. Both of them.
Alvin Kamara is cooking. You just
both
got that dude's a cooker.
Both of them. Both of them, though, because he getting passes, too. Both of them. Because, I'll be talking shit about Derek Carr. He ain't showed us nothing in a long time. But I like what I see from the Saints as a team. I like defensively what I'm seeing from them. I like what I'm seeing. The run game, the pass game, the decision-making is everything is just flowing for the Saints, man. If they put up another 40, even if they put up a 30-something, that's still the same to me. Oh, yeah, I forgot normal guy. Yeah, that's them your boys, man. Yeah. They real right now. They real. And it's in New Orleans, and you know how I feel about the Eagles secondary. They trash. I think
they're young. I don't know if they're trash. They're just young.
Well, they trash because they young. Put it like that. They trash because they young.
And Mitchell out there doing all sorts of good stuff for them. It's just the safeties, I think, are the real issue.
But I think the Eagles going to take a step back this year. So I'm gonna actually pick the Saints at home to end up 3-0 after this. I think they score in the 30s on them. I think they scored 28 at least.
I mean, the way the Saints are playing and how the Eagles defense is kind of just
they about to toast their secondary, bro.
I mean, Kamara should go absolutely insane on this team,
bro. Over 100 rushing and 100 receiving.
He could pull off a 200.
He about to toast them boys. I wish Pete Scully was able to come on so I can talk to him about his Eagles. Yeah, and we're gonna have to talk to him about his Eagles. I just want to see how he feel about that L. You know what I mean? So we'll bring that game back up just to talk to him about it because he's the Eagle guy. So, yeah. So you got the Eagles or the Saints?
I got the Saints.
Saints at home.
I mean,
and I think AJ
Brown isn't going to play. If AJ Brown's still out, that's definitely a Saints game.
You got the score?
I mean,
I'm going.
You're freaking 30. I mean, I'm not going to go
I'm
that.
34-20, 34-21. Let's go.
I can go
34-24, actually.
I can see it being 24-14 or 24-17. I can see that.
Rashid Shaheed, bro, I had him on my Madden on the 24. He was one of my receivers because I played my quarterback paid for the Saints. Bro, my first season, bro, that dude, I didn't know who this dude was. But this man catching everything down the field. He's smoking everybody every time. Bro, I was out there toasting, bro. He ended up being the top wide receiver in the league at the end of my first season and everything, bro. Like, then they traded him. He did all that, and then they traded him, bro. I was mad, bro. Like, wow. But, yeah, he killed everything. So, I think, yeah, they got to be able to stop him. Another good one. 2-0 teams. Another 1 o'clock. Why is it so many 1 o'clock games? This past week, it was like 8 or 10 or 12 of them bitches or something. Chargers, Steelers, 1 o'clock, both 2-0 in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh?
It's in Pittsburgh. And if Justin Herbert played like he played this past week, they're going to lose because the Steelers defense is too good to throw less than 200 passing yards. JK going to have to be the man. But you playing the Steelers. You playing the Steelers, you're not.
That's the problem. If he's out this game because they did an X-ray, he may be out.
Well, we'll see. If he out, they lose. If he out, they lose. But even if he played for me, I think Pittsburgh pull it out because I just don't think the Chargers is potent enough. I don't think they got enough offense to win games against great defenses or good defenses or top defenses. I just don't think they got enough offense for that. What I've seen.
They got some offense. Their receivers are stepping up big time. J.K. Dobbins is stepping up big time.
J.K. Dobbins stepped up big time. Herbert threw less than 200 passing yards, bro. He didn't do much.
Who?
Maybe he threw 240 or something like that. He threw something like that, but he didn't. It wasn't a lot. He didn't really do much. We just went Herbert, man.
Herbert only did 130.
Yeah, 130. That's what I know. It was something.
130, but the rushing they went off. They did their
right.
thing.
But JK not gonna do that against the Steelers defense. That's not gonna happen.
And again, if Herbert was healthy and playing, then they would use him more. But they didn't have to do that against the Trash Panthers. They had that game in.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was in the bag before the game started.
Yeah, if Herbert play, I'm telling you what, he better go out there and show up, or they gonna lose. Because you ain't gonna be able to run the ball all over the Steelers, man. But I'm gonna go Steelers at home. Steelers at home. The Chargers, I don't know if they're gonna score a lot of points.
Coming west to east again.
17-13, 17-14, something like that. It's
gonna be a sloppy game. It's
gonna be ugly. I'll go 17-13 because I don't think it's going to be too much touchdowns going on. I don't even think the Steelers, out of that 17, I don't even know if they end up with 17. Just depends on how many field goals they kick.
Let me see something here. Steelers might actually beat the shit out of the Chargers this week.
Herbert ain't playing?
He's questionable. It says lower leg. But if Taylor Heineke goes in there, Heineke can be seen do some things when he was a commander.
Yeah, I like Taylor Heineke.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. That Aaron Hernandez doc, it say 10 o'clock, or you can watch it on Hulu or stream it on Hulu. I'm watching that, though. It ain't even a doc. It's like a movie.
Yeah, it's showing like how you.
It's American sports story, so it's a dramatization. So it's a movie. It ain't a documentary. It's an actual movie about it. So it's supposed to be fire. I'm definitely watching that. But Broncos, Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, the last 1 o'clock game.
Bucs should win that game.
Going with the Bucs. They 2-0, 1-0 at home. They going to be 3-0. The Buccaneers may mess around and win a division again, but with a better record this time, not 9-7.
I still think the
Falcons 9-6 or whatever they was.
Actually, I don't know who's going to come get it because the Saints are putting up.
That's 40 what I'm saying.
Falcons are doing their thing. I mean,
it's actually interesting now.
Again, they lost to the Steelers, but that was a sloppy ass game. And to be honest, they could have won that game and they lost it. But that division's now become real interesting with the way these three.
Honestly, I see the Saints. I got to see this next game, but I think they do got something. I think the Falcons got something, but I think the Buccaneers is the team that's been this, for the most part, the same team for the past few years, past 3 years. Like they still got their defense. Like they haven't really changed a lot in Tampa Bay. Like, so I think they're the team that's equipped to win. Like the camaraderie, everything. Look how they starting out. I think that they got the camaraderie and they got that atmosphere, and I think they are more capable of winning it. I'm not saying that they will, but I think they just more capable. They just more ready to win a division than the Falcons with first year Cousins. And I would say the Saints also too, because Derek Carr been there for a while. They got their guys, and they've been the same. They've been the same team for a while too. So I think those two teams more than the Saints. I mean, more than the Falcons, just because it's Kirk Cousins' first year. Not saying that they can't do it. I just think those two teams are more in position and more built to have a better chance to pull it out. But the Bucs should definitely win this, and they should run up the score. Not like super high or nothing, but I don't see the Broncos scoring over 6 points in Tampa Bay. They in Tampa Bay. I don't see it happening. And Bo Nix against that defense, I wouldn't be surprised if they only score 3 points in this game though. This might be 24 to this would be like 24-6. I think.
I got 24-10.
Yeah, I don't think they score a lot against them. Panthers, Raiders.
All right.
Panthers get their first win with Andy Dalton.
Nah, hell no.
Panthers get their first win with Andy Dalton.
It's in Las Vegas, ain't it?
Yeah. Andy Dalton win this game.
No.
Hot take.
Yeah.
I'm only doing it because
how you were wrong next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Panthers ain't win this damn game.
I'm willing to do it. But I think the Panthers going to be.
And that defensive line is going to destroy Andy Dalton because there's no.
They're going to be an over until they play the Giants. Andy will beat the Giants. I think Andy can beat the Giants and the Commanders as long as I'm telling you he can.
I don't know about the Commanders. The Giants, I'll give.
Bro, he can beat the Commanders, bro. I'm telling you. Bryce Young, butt cheeks, man. It ain't just the Panthers. It is the Panthers, but it ain't just the Panthers.
Offensive line.
Yes,
and the offensive line.
Yes, it is. But I think Andy about to go out here and get a win.
And that defense ain't looking right. So
fuck Max Crosby.
Him and Christian Wilkins about
the Raiders, man. Gardner Minshew finna throw three touchdowns. Zaire White probably won't. Well, they play the Panthers, so he probably have a big day because he didn't do nothing this past week. I think Gardner go out there and throw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be.
They'll get a couple field goals, 27-3. Andy might score. Now Andy might score a touchdown, 27-7. Or they might get 3, or I'll give them 3 field now because I don't know if they're gonna get the ball up and down the field like that. 27-3. Telling you, Minshew 3 touchdowns.
I got 28-3.
Yeah, I think they about to bust their ass. That's gonna be bad for them. And they just coming off beating the Ravens too. Oh yeah, they ready to eat lunch. It's lunchtime.
And they're at home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Seahawks, Dolphins in Seattle.
Seahawks.
Definitely going Seahawks.
No Tua, and you're going to the 12th man. Yeah, that's done.
Yeah. And it's gonna be
because who's the backup for fucking Tua? Isn't it like some crazy garbage?
Some bum dude. And it's gonna be low. It's gonna be low. 19-14. 19,
well, I mean, they picked up Tyler Huntley because we dropped him. So
yeah, that's right. I did just see that. Yeah. Hey, with Tyler Huntley though, we might want to. Hey, he's capable with Tyreek and them out there.
But I mean, this is his first week there, so Skylar Thompson is their backup, but Tyler Huntley's there. He might not play this week, but Huntley.
Skylar Thompson, all right too. Skylar Thompson, all right too. Neither one of them is Tua though.
They're getting their ass whipped.
Yeah, they definitely getting their ass whooped. That's gonna be it. Well, I don't think they're gonna get their ass whooped. I think they lose though.
Well, they definitely lose them.
It's gonna be 19-10 or some shit.
But you don't believe Geno can score on that defense?
20-10. I give Geno 2 touchdowns and then they get 2 field goals.
All right.
I'll give him that. Or he get 1 touchdown and a rushing touchdown for the running back.
Yeah, well, yeah, whoever's running, because I think Little Beast is hurt, so Charbonnet would be in there. Charbonnet or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, 20-10. Seahawks. I'm going with that.
All right.
Battle of the trash cans. Battle of the trash cans. Trash can alert. Didn't think I was going to be saying this in week 3. Ravens, Cowboys. I didn't think I'd be saying this. Battle of the trash cans.
And it's in Jerry World.
Yeah, it's in Jerry World. So the Cowboys definitely going to lose and the Ravens going to get those touchdowns. That gonna mess it all up. No running game because they're not running the ball in the Ravens, so they might as well cancel that.
Well, they don't have a run game anyway, so yeah,
exactly. So they might exactly. And then Dak's gonna go out there and throw the ball 40-something times and turn the ball over, and the Ravens will get their win.
To me, it depends on what defense you get from the Cowboys. You're gonna get week 1 defense, or you're gonna get week 2 defense.
You're gonna get Cowboys defense when they're supposed to win the game and they don't. That's the defense you're getting. It's at home. You need to win this game so you don't go down 1-2. The Ravens could go down 0-3 if you beat them. Like, come on, man. Like, it's so many factors to why you should win this game and they're not gonna win it.
Yeah.
So the Ravens.
I think they hand the ball to Derrick Henry a lot.
Yeah, and I think Lamar. You're right. I think Lamar run a lot this game, and I just think the defense. It's not the Cowboys can't run the ball. They're not going to run the ball because they can't run the ball. So that'll be the difference for me. Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
They ain't scoring a lot of points. I don't see a lot of points for either team. This might be like 13-10. This might be 13-10 Ravens.
I think it's 17-10. I'll give it that.
Actually like 17-10. Actually like 17-10 though. That sound I do like 17-10.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown game. 49ers Rams 425.
Well, the Rams have no fucking wide receivers. They have all 3rd and 4th wide receivers out there. Kyren Williams ain't doing shit lately. I don't know.
Yeah, they trash.
Deebo Samuel's on the other side, so Ayuk should have a fucking big game. Kittle should have a big game.
Well, if they protect Purdy, Purdy got hit a lot. Purdy got sacked a lot against the Vikings, like 6 times.
But I don't think the Rams really have the defense to be in someone's ass.
No.
The Niners will get this win.
The Rams about to lose at home and go down 0-3. 49ers, I think they bounce back in this game. It won't be 6 sacks, so they'll score points.
You better have a big ass game. It better be
27-10. No Cooper Kupp, no Puka. 27-10.
Yeah, I like that too. I think it's gonna be a big ass whipping.
Yeah, I do too because I think because you ain't gonna sack. The Rams ain't getting 6 sacks in this game.
No,
they don't got that defense. Oh, we on Monday. Oh, we got
what up, Bobby G?
Oh, Bobby salute. Oh, that Monday night slate looking good. Lions Cardinals. Lions, it's a big one for them. It's a big one for the Lions. You don't want to go down 1-2. And if the Cardinals is real, it's a big one for you because you want to beat a top team, a Super Bowl caliber team, a contender. Right now, I'm not liking how the Lions is playing. I don't like Amon-Ra not getting no touchdowns. I just don't like how the Lions look, bro. I don't.
Porter didn't get the ball really at all, and I don't understand not keeping his ass. I don't. The whole aura or the offensive scheme has changed from last year, and it's weird.
Yes, I don't like how they look. I'm going with the Cardinals though, because they should be. The Cardinals should be 2-0 right now. They should have beat the Bills, and they got it happened how it happened. They just pulled out a good win. Oh, it is what it is. It was a good win. The stats, the statistics of what they did. Yeah. That's a well put. They looked really good, man. And I think at home, I think that because I just don't like how the Lions look. I don't, man. The Lions should win this game, but I'm going with the Cardinals.
I think it'll be closer than what people think, but I like the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions should
24-21 or some shit like
24-21. I'm gonna go Cardinals. 24-21.
All right.
I like it the opposite way, so I like that one that we don't agree on. That's what I'm talking about. Can't agree on everything. Damn. This one right here, Sunday night, Chiefs Falcons in Atlanta. I think the Chiefs give this up because they were supposed to give they were supposed to give this game up against us, but they pulled it out. They found the way to win. salute, but I don't think they pull this one out. The Chiefs look like shit. Patrick Mahomes looked like a whole different quarterback.
Yeah,
can't throw the ball. Nobody's open. Like, we was locking them boys down. They just kept getting one lucky play every time. Fumble, recover for a touchdown. This play, penalty, like just random as hell. And Hendrickson was killing that rookie lineman, killing him. He had penalty after penalty. Hendrickson kept getting sacks, all the hurries. Like, he was lunch. He was lunch the whole time. And the Falcons got a really good defense, man. I think the Falcons beat the Chiefs. I think they pull it out. 21-17.
I'll ride with you on that because Falcons are going to ride high off what they just did. They have the team to beat the Chiefs. They got the defense to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I know
you hate the Falcons, the Saints, all those guys. Yeah, you hate all those guys. But it's cool. The Falcons is going to pull this out, man, because the Chiefs, they supposed to be one.
Unless all of a sudden Mahomes has a Mahomes game, and then you're like, oh, shit, all right.
Yeah, I know. That's the only way, but they just don't look the same. Like you said, they're not using Kelsey. Yeah, they're not using Kelsey. Pacheco about to be gone. They're not going to have him. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? That's going to affect him. And Patrick Mahomes is not Patrick Mahomes right now.
So, if you're the Falcons, you tee off on Mahomes. You send him back the box, and you make Mahomes – well, Mahomes can beat you. Make him throw the ball. You send everybody back, and that's it. No. You make the running backs have to do something.
I'm telling you, the only reason why you can't trust the stack in the box is because Mahomes can.
Because of Mahomes.
If he get away from that shit, if he get away from that shit in 6 seconds, and y'all smoke 5 seconds.
The other way, you got to set people back and force them to run the ball.
Yeah, that's
or dink and dunk.
Yeah. All right, we got Monday night, first game, 7:30 ESPN, Jaguars and the Billies.
Well, Bills are going to beat on them.
Come on, man. Bills going to 3-0, man. I'm telling you.
The Jags, I think
I'm about to be right. I think I'm about to be right, man. They're going to sneak in the playoffs and win their division, man. I'm telling you. It's coming. That shit is coming.
They've had some luck, though. You had luck against the Cardinals.
Yeah, of course.
Tua played shitty and then went out for the game. And then
yeah, but they was whooping that ass anyway, though.
Yeah, they were. And again, because Tua played shitty in that first quarter, that broke it open wide open right away.
It was whooping that ass anyway.
And then you got the Jags who look like shit.
Trash. Trevor Lawrence overrated. Why y'all paying $55? Let him do something first. Herbert, let him do something first. I can name all of them. Joe did something. That's why Joe got his. He got two AFC championships and a Super Bowl. Y'all ain't done that. How y'all get the same amount of money as him? Don't make sense. But I'm gonna go Bills. Bills dropped the 24 on the Jags. Jags 24-10. 24-10. Ass whooping in Buffalo.
I go with that.
It's Buffalo, so it might even be cold already. Fucked up Buffalo's winning. It might be cold. It might be snowing. It might be 7 feet of snow out there already in Buffalo. Last game, 8:15 ABC and ESPN Plus. Bengals Commanders in Cincinnati.
No, Cincy should get the game.
Man, Jaden Daniels lunch, Hendrickson on his ass, but we gonna find a way to lose this game, but we gonna win the game. We gonna win the game though. We gonna find a way to lose it, but still win.
Yeah. Right.
That's how I feel. I'll give us because Joe
be closer than it needs to be, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Joe gonna cook. Joe's gonna cook. Joe's gonna super cook. We actually might blow these dudes out for real, but I'm gonna go 24, 27. Go 27, 17 Bengals. And 17 is too close for me.
And I like that. And the thing is you gotta remember what the Patriots did to y'all. So who knows?
Yeah, but we over that. That's week 1.
You can be over that, but it happened, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna happen again. A lot
more talented than that team.
Bro, we should win our next 4 games. That's how our season always go, but we gonna mess around and lose one of them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but hell no. That's all we got for the NFL right now. But before we get out of here,
go down the injury report.
Oh yeah. We do got some injuries. We already said Christian McCaffrey on injury reserve. And after I say these that I got on here, which one is the worst? Christian McCaffrey, Tua on injury reserve, Cooper Kupp on injury reserve, Debo out, Mixon hurt. Who else did you say? Justin Jefferson.
Well, he might be back, but yeah,
he might be back, Herbert, but I'm still Justin counting Herbert. Yeah, Herbert's down, and it's somebody else too. Cooper Kupp, I said that. Puka's still down.
Dude, there was a dude had a fantasy squad. His whole fantasy squad was injured week 2.
That's crazy.
Every single player he had was either out or doubtful. They all turned to trash.
That is crazy, yo. The worst one to me, man.
Tua.
It's got to be Tua because that's your quarterback.
It's retirement time. It's not. That's the end of your career, buddy.
And it's your quarterback. You just gave guaranteed money to. Outside the money, that's your quarterback, bro. His hell, he gotta go sit on the couch. He got to go sit on the couch for sure. But I don't know what they need to do. I don't know why it's so many injuries, man. Guys maybe not be working out like they need to and eating doing the nutrition stuff. I don't know. It's got to be something why people's bodies is just breaking down so frequently. Yeah, Pacheco, that's the other one I was trying to think of. Pacheco, he down too. So I don't know, man. I just think it's horrible, and I'm tired of seeing so many injuries. Every year is more and more and more and more. A lot of guys went out in the before the preseason even started. Training camp guys was going down. Wow. Starting linemen, and it's a lot of offensive lines that's gonna have problems because of that, because they missing guys from training camp. That's crazy. But yeah, so hopefully they can figure that out, man. I don't know. They need to get them all on a mandatory regimen or something. I don't know, but. We're gonna go to a little bit of college, man. It was a couple little games I want to talk about real quick. You know what I mean?
AJ Brown might be out multiple weeks now.
Yeah, AJ Brown. Yep, AJ Brown too for sure. But they can still survive without him if they defense show up.
They got an offense without him.
Yeah, that's if they defense show up. But we had Georgia and Kentucky play. 13-12, and I feel like Kentucky shot themselves in the foot so many times. Did. I feel like Kentucky should have beat these boys by double digits.
Yeah, Georgia's definitely beatable, like no other this year.
Yes, they ain't been this beatable the past 2 seasons. They won championships, I'll tell you that. But somebody's gonna knock them off because you got to think they still got Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, and them boys undefeated, looking good. Alabama undefeated, looking good, number 4. I think they lose one or both of those to both. And Missouri, you got Missouri in the top 10. 6 of the top 7 teams are SEC teams. Ohio State is the only team in the top 7 that ain't the SEC team.
Oregon's not still up there?
No. Hold on.
I don't understand how Ohio State fell from 2 to 3 all because they had a bye week. That's stupid as shit to me.
Well, because Texas beat Michigan up.
Well, that's fine. Beat Michigan up, do whatever, but Georgia should not have Georgia should have went behind us, not went to 2.
Yeah, fact. Also, y'all just not gonna show me what I need to see.
Another Georgia player arrested, reckless driving, 106 miles per hour. Jesus Christ!
Damn, really?
That's what.
What's wrong with these dudes?
Miami Hurricanes are up in the top 10 too.
What was I looking up again?
Top 10, like top 25 for college.
Yeah, top 25.
Yeah, Miami might be too.
Texas went to number 1.
Yeah.
Georgia number 2, Buckeyes, Alabama 4, Ole Miss 5, Tennessee 6, Missouri number 7. And then Miami 8, Oregon 9, Penn State 10, USC 11. Yeah, so Big Ten, we got 4. We got 4 of the top 11. We got 4 of the top 11, and they got 7 of the top 11 in the ACC. But the top 7 is 6 SEC teams.
They don't got 7.
Bro, it's Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Missouri. That's the top 6. That's 6 of the top 7.
That's 6, yeah, not 7.
Yeah,
you said 7. Well, hold on, Miami's in there. So
no, they got 7. No, and that's out of the top. Well, yeah, so it is 6. Yeah,
there's 6.
I said the top 11. I said the top 11, but they're not in there.
Yeah, and then Miami's 8, and they're ACC. So yeah.
So they got the top 6 out of the 7, out of the top 7, bro. But Missouri, you got to understand, they all got to play. I don't know if they all play each other. I don't know. Is the SEC everybody? Is the SEC everybody play everybody?
Now they're like us when we had the divisions. You play whatever.
So a couple of these teams getting knocked off anyway. So, but Texas and Georgia, Texas is the team because even without yours, even if he got to miss a few weeks,
man, you see Arch.
Yeah, I know they play some bums though. They play some bums, but I get it. He's fast as hell though. I didn't know Arch was fast like that.
Gone.
That boy got loose.
I mean, quarterbacks aren't supposed to be like that. I don't care who you playing.
Nah, he got loose. And then we had
quarterbacks ain't supposed to be like that.
Never. You ain't Doug Flutie or Steve Young. You're not supposed to run like that.
That shit is insane.
Yeah. Then we had Alabama versus Wisconsin, which I thought was going to be a better game than Madison, but they lost Van Dyke, the Miami dude, the transfer from Miami.
Yeah,
he got injured in the first quarter. He went down, and everything changed. Yeah. They started getting their ass whooped after that. They couldn't do nothing. But Jalen Milroe looked good. 196, 3 passing touchdowns, 75 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns.
Missouri, Bama on the 26th. Look, October 13th is really the week you want to watch college football. There are so many good matchups that weekend, and I'm going to miss it all, but it's going to be good.
Where you going to be at work?
Yeah, until 6:30, and then I'll be able to watch whatever later on.
This week we got Illinois, Nebraska, both 3-0. Big 10, 24 versus 22. You know, Dylan Riola and those guys. That's going to be a good game. NC State, Clemson, which that's not necessarily a big game because Clemson lost already, but I like NC State in that. USC, Michigan, they play 3:30.
USC gonna beat Michigan up.
USC gonna beat, they're gonna beat Michigan. They quarterback trash. Michigan quarterback is trash.
Yeah,
trash.
Dude, he's got 56 passing yards.
Yeah, he trash.
What
he's
the
super
hell?
dookie. 4:00, Utah, Oklahoma State, both 3-0, number 12 versus number 14.
That's gonna be a good game.
Bro, we got some big ones. 7:30, Tennessee, Oklahoma, number 6 versus number 15 at 7:30 on ABC. And that is the last big one. But that's like 5 big games we got. So I will be tuned into that. What week you say was the big week? With all the games, week 13?
13th.
I said week 13. Let's go to week 13. Week 13. Is it all ranked games? We got Texas, Kentucky. That's big. Indiana, they don't know if they're going to be undefeated by the time we get to them. But Alabama, Oklahoma, that's going to be big. Well, we're going to have to see how all this play out, though, because it is some big games, but I don't know what these teams going to be ranked by the time we get to these games, though. And you might be thinking of a different week, though, because that wasn't a lot of smokers. Let's see. Texas A&M, week 14. See, week 14 got all the games. Notre Dame, USC, Maryland, Penn State, Oregon, Washington, Syracuse, Miami. Kyle McCord going to have Syracuse undefeated, I think. Vanderbilt look good. Versus Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama. Yeah, week 14 got some good shit. And then Ohio State, Michigan, because that's the last week. But they always make our game at 12, man. They got to stop making our game at 12. Why do they do that?
Because that's what it is. We're always 12.
I know. That's stupid. We can't have the biggest game and be at 12, man. What you think about Colorado? They at 2-1 right now. They play Oklahoma State.
Colorado plays Oklahoma State? I thought it was Utah.
Hold on. It clicked back. It went back to 13. My bad. It went back to week 13.
Oh, that's going to be a good game, too.
No, Utah play Oklahoma State this week at 4. We in week 4, right? Yeah, week 4. Yeah, they play Oklahoma State.
Colorado is?
Yeah. No, Utah
does. Yeah, that's going to be a good-ass game.
Hell yeah, it's going to be a good-ass game. It's a few good-ass games. Missouri 3-0. They play Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt 2-1. They actually look good this year. Then Tennessee, Oklahoma, like I said, and Michigan, USC. Texas, they play UL Monroe, so they about to go run it up on them. Georgia Tech, Louisville 2-0, number 19. Georgia Tech 3-1. So that should be a battle right there. And then everybody else get Clemson. I like that NC State Clemson game too.
Yeah, I like that game too. I think it'll be
Yeah. Colorado versus Baylor is what it is, and Colorado should definitely win that game. They should go to 3-1. But Baylor didn't look bad though. Damn, Illinois and Nebraska is 8:00. That's the late game on prime time on Fox. Oh, that's Friday. Okay, so that's Friday. We got that. Illinois, Nebraska, Friday. That's
Friday. Damn. All right.
24 versus 22, both 3-0. Opening up Big Ten competition. I think that's going to be a battle. I want to see what the young boy Dylan Riola.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good.
Yeah,
he was against Colorado.
He was at Georgia. He was here. He committed to us. Then he decommitted. Committed to Georgia. Decommitted. Went to where his dad at Nebraska. Which I ain't mad at that. So that is what it is. But it's a good week coming up. Anything else you got?
Nah, I'm pretty. Just football all around. Just love it. Love the craziness. Love the ups and downs. Love the not knowing or thinking and it's something totally different. That's what it's about.
That's a Fiznack. And we're gonna have Mr. Red on the show real soon, man. And he want to shoot it. We might have to do this.
That is for these people. They don't know who.
Oh yeah, if y'all don't know who Mr. Red is, it's the Cincinnati Reds mascot, man. Met him, talk to him. He want to come on the show. He gonna plug us in with some stuff, man. We can get to some players and y'all give y'all some good stuff, man. Maybe sit some people down and have some talks with some of them. And that's gonna plug us all the way in where we need to be. APB, normal guy. I'm putting the APB out right now for Florida State. If anybody know where they are, let me know so we can bring them back to the game. They need to go ahead and extend their arm to Coach Prime. Bring him back to his alma mater to get that shit together because that's the only way that Florida State turning that shit around.
We're going to see, man. FSU, they're always been a powerhouse usually. They're always that team that's there.
They quarterback trash.
Now they're nowhere to be found.
DJ
looked good at Oregon State last year. He did his thing.
He should have stayed.
Yeah.
Oregon State, they just played Oregon and played them and they got their ass whooped. But I feel like if they would have had him, they would have played. It would have been a better game.
He left for the money.
Yeah, he definitely left for the money. And to go, well, it's Florida State. I'm going to Florida State
I get
over Oregon State. That's the north. That's the Northwest. It's cold up there. I'm going to Florida.
Raining all
it's
the time.
It's Tallahassee. I'm a college student. They lit out there. Let's go. It's party town. Let's go. I'm there. But I'm gonna be good when I get there, though. Like he messing up. He messing up. That's all I gotta say. He messing up. You looking bad at a prestigious school. Go ahead and extend your hand to Coach Prime. Coach Prime will clean that right on up. I tell you that right now. He'll clean that right on up. Y'all won't even have no more worries.
You know what's funny is I like these dudes. Like they're commenting on our shorts. And this guy, man, he just stupid as hell. Saying you look like you never got out of high school drama. And this is what gets me. To stop making a podcast, you won't blow up.
Yeah, I like that stuff. I love it.
So I tell him, hey, man, you can go give up. He said, give up. I'm like, man,
I want the negative. I want the positive. All of that.
You might give up in your life, buddy, but ain't no giving up over here. So
ain't no need to, man. Ain't no need to when you got an audience for what you do, man.
Shout out to the hater, Adrian Richards. Shout out to you.
Salute to all the haters. Salute to all of them.
Keep viewing our stuff. Comment. Hey, that just adds to the money, buddy. Keep on doing it. We love that. We love the haters. We appreciate everybody that stops in and talks.
Yeah.
I mean, jump on the show. If you want to hate, come jump on the show.
Yeah,
join us in the chat.
Yeah.
Join us in the chat. But you want to talk on some other shit. Hey, man. It's all good.
It's what it is. Never worried about that. We want it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. We want it all. Feel what I'm saying? So
every bit of it.
I mean, I ain't got nothing else, man, unless you do, man. I know we got like 7 minutes, but
we got like 7 minutes. Nah, man.
I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing for 7
crazy minutes. Football all week. I mean, it was crazy. We went through it pretty fast, but again, that's what it is. All right, normal guy, man.
All right, salute, normal guy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the chat.
Always appreciate you stopping in.
Appreciate everybody that stopped by. Of course, you already know.
But yeah, hopefully all the big stuff with Mr. Red goes down. This thing will be amped up and be bigger than ever, and it's
and he got everything set up, audio, video, everything in his man cave. So I'm like, shit, we got one too, but I might see what he talking about to rent his and we can use his space to shoot the stuff that we edit and then put out. We can still do the live shows and stuff like that, but when we do interviews and sit people down and stuff, we can just rent his for a day and just do interviews and stuff out of there and shoot content out of there. That's not, because I still want to do the live stuff. I still like doing the live stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Salute to the chat, man. Adrian, Richard. Yeah, man. Salute, man. Salute. We gonna quit paying attention to y'all.
There he is. Here he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you jumped on the show. See, you were being a real hater that was in the corner. Now you jumped on.
Yeah,
y'all are
man.
bums. You're this and that. Hey, what are you doing with your life, Adrian? What are you doing with your life?
Hey, Wallow say haters is your marketing team. Your haters market
hey,
for
we
you.
need you. We need you.
It's your marketing team. I salute you. I salute you.
Says, love you, Daddy.
Yeah, we welcome it. We welcome it all, man. We welcome it. Hate all you want. We want you to hate. We want you to hate more than you don't hate.
See, now you see. I mean, I guess a dude's got. I mean, I guess you that type, huh? You the he/she thing. I don't know what's going on with all that.
But that's besides the point. Man. It's always, it's always gonna be that. You know, you got to expect that from the internet. And anytime you're sitting behind a computer and you can type what you want behind the computer,
today, Junior,
it's gonna be that. You know what I mean? So we cool. No big deal, man. Don't let that shit get to you.
This shit don't get to me. I laugh at it. People.
I think it's funny because it be the people that ain't doing nothing with their lives. They got too much time. That's why they sit. You know what I mean?
Everybody, Joe, is that you? I don't even know who the hell you talking about.
I don't either. I don't know who you talking about either. It's funny, but I don't know who you talking about.
Oh man.
But man,
well, that's as long as you live good, man. Hey, glad you living. I'm glad you breathing. Enjoy your life, man. Hopefully it's a good one. And that's all you can say about it.
And keep hating and keep pumping our content like you're doing. We appreciate it.
We love that.
Haters is your market.
Just dollar signs, so it's good stuff.
Yes, sir, baby. We
ain't nobody crying, man.
So,
ain't nobody crying.
But besides all of that, fuck all that. We don't care about none of that. If you're here, that means you enjoyed yourself. I mean, except for this guy, but
he must be enjoying himself too because he's here.
Well, maybe he is. I don't know. I don't. It don't make me piss or shit or feed me. So.
I don't care about none of it.
But Thursday, off the rails. We shoot in the morning again. Shoot in the morning
we'll probably
again.
Shoot in the morning because you got to work. So we'll do that in the morning. I'll talk to Scully. Yeah. We'll get that.
More of y'all showed up. More of y'all showed up in the morning anyway. So
yeah, y'all like the afternoon. So we'll do that again. The afternoon, morning, afternoon.
Morning, afternoon. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, man. Guess we'll see y'all then.
I'll see y'all Thursday. And again, y'all have a great night. Salute.
Salute.